What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Witcher 2. And last time around, we met a gigantic sea monster that we may be trying to deal with in one way or another now, and there might be someone else who's trying to compete with us for the right to claim a reward for ultimately, eventually, taking down said monster. But I think we are technically supposed to talk to some people, figure out, well, what are they going to pay us for that?
Say something, or did you just fart?
Or, you know, maybe that.
Going somewhere, friend?
Old house.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay. Is that you?
Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
I don't want to talk about it.
River monster, Big Aaron?
I have, but I'm not the talkative kind.
Trying to suggest that we need to pay you something.
Speak out.
See if that worked.
The monster's as big as a man,
Ooh,
with giant tentacles.
did.
Snatches men from boat decks and cattle off the shore. It's slimy like a snail, but fast as a thirsty vampire.
Jedi mind trick. Take that. I mean, I am kind of curious. It said that we gained an ability. Also, I mean to double check what we need to do to technically be allowed to spend these points, because I realize that we do now have a bunch of points that we've yet to use. I'm pressing the acquire level button, and nothing is happening, which does make me a little confused here. So, oh, we have to do this one first. It's like, okay, it is like most other skill trees where technically you do need to connect from one thing to the other, and we're starting in the middle, so we need to get this, or this first. That makes sense. We can't start with one of these ones on the end. Okay, I suppose I should have assumed that would be the case. In which case, let's take that. Get some extra life. Now we should be able to do this. I do like the ability to parry more. And I am curious what this means, really, but sure. Do you think this is probably a little more practical? And then, do we actually need to take everything over here in this basic area before we go over to the other stuff? Possibly. Oh, we don't even have the ability to throw daggers? I know we had in the tutorial. Bigger regeneration outside of combat, though? Sure. I think that is probably, in the immediate future, more useful. Okay. There we go. And yeah, this does still say locked for all those other ones. But I'm guessing the person we're really looking for is in here. Or maybe just a whole bunch of barrels in a really dark room. Wait, oh. Take your weapon upgrades. I swear there was something else here, too. Yes. Ooh. Whoa! Found a weapon upgrade. Use this to boost the statistics of a weapon. To upgrade a weapon, access the inventory, choose the upgrade, and a weapon you wish to upgrade. I assume that's pretty much the same as what it was in Witcher 1. So we have accumulated some of those. Oh, hold on. Lots of stuff there. Things that I don't recognize by name. Also, the angle. The angle is tough. It does look like this is just a mini little floor here, and then we are technically supposed to do this and keep on going up, just trying to make sure we aren't missing any potential loot or anything like that, because there's a lot here. Surprise. Person out here. Is there a person for us to be looking for at all, or... Well, I'm guessing that it is actually that the person that we spoke to outside, that we Jedi mind tricked, is the person that we were technically supposed to speak to. One last double check. Then we'll head out. Back. It's probably just the prompt for climbing again. Okay. So, got some decent loot. But ultimately, I think we have spoken to this guy, and that's who we needed to speak to. But it does say on our little mini journal out there that we're supposed to talk to the people out here by the water.
No, working my... Good day.
Okay. Pointing me toward you.
White-haired one. I have an offer for you.
Okay. You don't have to speak so slowly.
Greetings, white-haired one. I could do with your help. You see, I'm looking for a certain formula.
I'm no herbalist.
I know who you are. I'll be straight. Find the formula and you'll earn a sizable pouch of orans.
Okay, now you're talking.
Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
The formula is in the hands of a certain shopkeeper.
Can't go and see him yourself?
He deals in incense. One type is particularly popular.
Where are you getting at?
I think what he sells is harmful, yet I need the formula to prove it. The scoundrel knows that and is very cautious. Yet I assume you, as a witcher, have your ways?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Yeah. My guess is this guy here wants to use that incense for nefarious purposes. Okay, I guess there are also just torches spread out throughout town, and we shouldn't necessarily read much into them. So it will prompt me every time I walk past them, which will be a little bit distracting.
Why the hell are we stacking and restacking this stuff?
Welcome.
I don't know, man. Why are you stacking and restacking that stuff? Can I loot any of it? Is there anything here that I could perhaps help you by making it so that you don't need to stack and restack and unstack and all that stuff? I mean, I'm guessing we are technically supposed to be talking to the people in the middle of town. Well, excuse you. Are you special? I don't even know what your name is. And this is the edge of town. Pretty sure this is where we saw the Assassin of Kings and his elf friend watching over us as we entered, as we were getting bombarded with arrows. So I'm not sure if we can technically leave, or if it'll just be like, yeah, also the elves are still out there, so, boom, you're dead. What's this? Oh, pretty sure we just looted that from the other side. I was mostly looking at this. Yes, we are looting that stuff from this other side here. Okay. Probably gonna be a bit more of that stuff this episode as we're exploring town a bit.
Going somewhere, friend.
We will see just how much stuff we can get. Because, I mean, this is definitely an opportunity to do some more trading. Ooh, yellow meteorite ore. Wow. I mean, at least in Witcher 1, that was very valuable. No idea in Witcher 2. There's stuff all over here.
Oh, I at your service.
You might want to stir
I think that's everything in here. You know, just like, oh, maybe not. Let's take everything from their store yard. And supposedly there's someone here we may want to talk to. Also looking for loot, though. It is quite literally everywhere. Alright, let's talk. So, looks like you are just a generic trader. One that we could... Whoa, that's a lot of cloth. And diamond dust. One that we could theoretically sell some of those items that we were just picking up, if they didn't seem all that useful. Oh, leather jacket? Okay, probably sold much of our leftover armor stuff. I am gonna hold on to that. Okay, I was... Ooh. Hiding that. Elemental stone?
my ass and don't even leave a tip.
Oh! How rude.
Moral downfall embodied.
Okay, so
No offense, but you're scaring my customers.
what is this? It's just a fire pit? Oh, okay. I also see... Oh, I paid zero attention to what that guy was actually offering for us to purchase. Maybe let's take a quick look at that.
Don't try anything stupid.
Oh, no. I'm not talking to a freak.
Excuse
Wait a
you?
minute.
Be off, or I'll call the guards.
What do you want me to do? Shit a sheep?
Yeah, and that also was apparently not the person we were talking to a minute ago. But I'm guessing that guy we're gonna speak to again, the one that was a bit of a racist. Okay, so this guy has diagrams for things? Crafting component and alchemical ingredient. Oh, you can make diamond dust. Most of the time, we're just picking it up. Man, this stuff is expensive. I don't think I'm gonna buy any of that anytime soon, unless you happen to have the incense thing that the other guy was asking for. I don't think I'm seeing, unless... Oh, hold on. And scroll down. Robust cloth. Oh, these are some of the things that we sold as well, I think. Oh! That armor looks nifty. I don't know how that compares to ours, but I think ours has 8 armor? Or ours has 7, rather, and this has 8. So, this might actually be slightly better. Okay. Potentially a lot of good stuff there, but I think I'm gonna hold off making any major purchases at the moment. And I did also see that we appear to have something here, I thought, in the trophy slot that we might be able to equip. What did I just do with it, though? Did I just drop it? Press A. Hold on. I would like to use this trophy. There we go. Supposedly, it gives us... Oh. Plus 15 vitality. Also, apparently, I took off our jacket, our armor. Really hope we still have that, and I didn't accidentally sell that somewhere along the way. Okay. Close call. Really, my one quarry with playing on the controller is that it is very difficult to manage your inventory. Like right now, we are stuck on our gloves. No, I wanna equip the armor, please. There we go. Okay, so now I think we're in better shape than we were before because we've added the armor, or added the trophy in addition to our armor. It should have been on all along. This looks like a butcher, if anything. Not surprised to see leather. Tanner or something like that. Alright, but like, where do you keep your life savings? In there. Great. Doesn't appear as though there's actually anyone in here, though. This is gonna be confusing. Walking out the other door. Oh, it's probably you.
Oh, welcome!
I just stole everything that you own. Sorry. So, I mean, yes, there probably is something in more or less every one of these buildings that we could loot. As for just how meaningful that is, oh, I mean, 15 orange is no joke. Plus 8. Add all those things together, and not bad. Granted, you know, I did just take that from right under your nose. You know, I was gonna say maybe it wasn't worth it, but I do feel like we're getting a pretty sizable amount of stuff out of doing this.
Become witches too?
It's just a little
Hey,
confusing as to which buildings we have and have not gone into, because I've not been the most methodical with that. I think we did go this way. Remember the Craftsman's District? Yes. He's over here. Oh, just another torch. False alarm. Also a torch. I mean, that looks really nice. So that's pretty cool. I do wonder if there's anything over here. There's a lot of room here, a lot of real estate. Want to examine this. Yes. Oh, that's the elf dude that we saw. Exceptionally ruthless commander of a unit of squirrels. I don't see a number next to that. Oh, I may have just skipped through it. But I did have that guy's name. I did see that much. This as well, maybe? Hold on. Hereby announced that a rich reward has been set for killing the K-Ram, hated river beast. It doesn't seem like you give a monetary reward, or that you list the monetary reward for it. Oh, this is the pub. Okay, so I mean, obviously there are some of our friends there.
Come on, nearly got him.
But
Go on, a wee bit more. Change your
I think that we ought to look a little more over here first, since we've seen the inn before. Probably at some point we will want to talk to our friends again. Can we get through? This looks like a totally different area. Oh, what's happening?
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
I mean, either of these things?
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
Okay, this is the person that we
Why
met
you don't
earlier.
like her? Any specific reason?
I'm just trying
The
to warn you.
sorceress.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Okay, I actually didn't realize this was going to be the quote-unquote correct direction. I want to explore a little bit more first. That's good to know. And ultimately, we will want to go there. Well, we saw that already. It's mostly looking to do this. Back entrance into town. Thought I saw another herb that we could pick, but apparently not.
Welcome to my modest shop.
Hello. Oh, are you the person we're looking for? Let's
What do you
first
deal in?
figure out what he
All
does.
kinds
Oh,
of
well,
incense
I mean,
mainly.
obviously this is the person we're looking for then.
Meditation, rejuvenation, cooking, making medicine, rituals, whatever you require.
I mean, do you clearly offer the thing that we're looking for? Some of these formulas, I recognize the name of them, and they would be very helpful to have. We need to get a crafting recipe to make a plant. Somehow I'm not buying that. What is this? Contains information about the Summer Shrine, which enhances the quaint sign. Oh, that's cool. You can improve your signs with some books. That's the shield one, which, quite frankly, I'm not a huge fan of. Okay. I mean, there's definitely other interesting stuff here. Okay, but I don't think we have the quest item immediately available to us. That would be too straightforward if we could just say, oh yeah, we'll buy this item from you.
I need one of your incense formulae.
I've got more than 200 here.
I'm interested in the best seller. Someone's offering a handsome price for that formula. They say it's harmful.
Impossible. I haven't had a single complaint. And I'll not give the formula to anyone. How about this? I give you a formula for a similar scent. You get your reward, and I keep my secret.
I mean, if we could do this, that'd be great.
If I don't get the real formula by the count of 5, you'll be greeting one of the 2 friends I carry on my back.
Don't know if we're supposed to press anything. Or...
You won't intimidate
Fail.
me. Get out of my sight.
Okay. Maybe not. Can we give it another shot?
One of their incense formulae.
I've got more than 200 here.
I'm interested in the best seller. Someone's offering a handsome price for that formula. They say it's harmful.
Yes, we've heard
Impossible.
this.
I haven't had a single
We're gonna
complaint.
skip through a little
How
bit.
about this?
Alright, apparently we don't have the option of trying again. That would be a little too easy. So, with the Axie sign one, the one where we use the Jedi mind trick against the person, I was pressing the sign button in order to make that work. I wonder if there is a button that we're supposed to press for the intimidate, and I just haven't figured out what that button is yet. I was spamming the sign button again for it, but
Wait a second.
apparently it is not that one we're supposed to use.
There you go.
What was that? Right, so I kind of missed what we actually
Blossom's
exchanged.
got a garrison.
for that.
We don't need a witcher.
Thought we gave him one of our formulae in order to get his, or something like that. This looks like the barracks. And they have coins, most importantly. I know you're there, but it's not you that I really care about. It's your stuff that you are keeping in that chest. Of all the people who might stop us from looting their possessions, you would think it might be guards, soldiers, but maybe not. Hello. Oh, is that the person that we were talking to a little while ago? Who I think hated us? I mean, I suppose that isn't terribly specific, because most people hate us. Oh, but you only had 8 ornaments? Really, dude? Some leader you are. Can I loot your table? Nope, okay. I'll speak to you, because I'm guessing... Nope. Thought you were gonna have something to say to me. Never mind, I'll just steal everything from you. Okay. Then... Okay, those people are still there. This is not a door that we can open. Oh, where does this go? What the heck? A watchtower? That's cool. I mean, I question the positioning a little bit, because you're mostly just looking at a wall. I guess maybe you could shoot down there at people trying to break in, but it seems like maybe not the most strategic of locations. Not the best angle from which to rain arrows upon attackers. This is not the place where we were going through with Chris, although it does remind me a little bit of... Wait, I'm not sure. It might be. Certainly looks like it, since it seems like we're at least kinda headed out of town, if we are to go in that direction.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right?
Cool.
Youngsters screaming in depths and the old man moving.
Are you selling things at this establishment?
Was it worth
Also,
carrying in a dog?
oh, the dog was rolling around.
Greetings. Mind if I take a look at what you have in stock?
Certainly. You're welcome to. I'm Fioravanti, a merchant. Not to be nosy, but weren't you hired to kill the Kairan? I've had my fill of this place, and I'll be glad when the blockade is finally lifted.
The reader won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs you here for some reason.
What's that supposed to mean, damn it? Is he organizing some international trade fair? I'm a subject of King Demavend, and I tell you...
I have no idea who that is.
Demavend's dead.
Oh, that guy.
Now, if you don't mind, can we get down to business?
Oh! We've not played dice with anyone yet. Again, I mean, let's keep the bets low here as we figure out how to do this. Alright, I mean, fine, maybe not then. Oh. But, I mean, okay, how do I actually roll them? Okay. I just kind of moved them and ultimately decided to roll them. So they are not numbers. I'm trying to move our cursor around here. So what do they have? They have 2 of those concentric circles, and we have 2 of the star things. Oh, and 2 of the upside-down triangle. Not that there really is an upside-down triangle, but this we should re-roll, I would think. Okay, we have to bet again. Really? What did they end up with? Don't think anything new? Oh! Yeah, in which case, we ended up with 2 pair, and they ended up with a single pair. So, it worked, I guess. I mean, I do kind of still want to see what you have to trade. What do you do? You have books. Okay, I think this is the same one that we were seeing before. Upgrading the shield sign. Leathers. Diagrams. Okay, I think that's similar to what we were seeing before. Yeah, crafting diagrams, I think it's more or less the same as a formula. In fact, I might have even called it a formula before, even when it said diagram. Okay, so, I mean, we'll just get some monies off of you, apparently.
Mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from the mouths of honest
Nope, you're not the salesperson here.
wandering among decent folk.
God's bless. God's have mercy.
Bless, have mercy, all that stuff.
Sky will sooner
Okay.
rain anchovies.
I think we've seen most of the stuff here. Maybe, possibly.
Hey,
We been in here? Feel like I may know what this place is.
I'm a woman of virtue.
Possibly? Maybe not. Okay, I have no idea what this place is. It's just a very large house. Oh, I'm sorry! Get out of my way, child. I'm here to... I mean, let's be honest, I'm here to rob you. We're just gonna pretend that it's not a big deal and that I'm still a hero. Even though it kind of makes me a terrible person.
What?
Well, you heard me. Hello, dude. Oh, here I was thinking this appears as though someone who has a huge chest devoted specifically to housing Orins, and then we were just gonna waltz right up and take it. I mean, 25 Orins right there. But alas, it does require a key. Suppose that does make sense. That's a lot of stuff. Still, not bad. Okay, I mean, we got a journal entry from talking to you. Also, should I be concerned that there are well-balanced daggers in your establishment?
What do you do?
I'm the Royal Castellan. I look after Flotsam's provisions, fortifications, and so forth.
So if I exterminate a monster, I need to see you about the reward?
Okay.
You could start by filling in Form H12 and taking it to...
I don't need to. I've got immunity.
Ah. Well, you'll find the notice board out in front of the inn. And good hunting to you.
Okay.
So long.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure taking most of your points. I will be back for the other ones. Look at that. A cat? It's like the dimensions were not quite cat-like.
Here comes the Witcher. Think he'll agree?
Would you say?
Ha!
Greetings. A word.
Interesting glasses you have there.
You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima, in a laboratory.
Seeing as you're a witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We'd examine you and reward you. Generously.
Examine me?
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more. Are you in?
I mean, this is a terrible idea. Why would you ever accept such a thing, such an offer from strangers? But sure.
Why not?
Splendid! Excellent. Now,
Kids don't do
if
this.
you could also keep a journal of the experiment.
Don't overdo it.
Keep a journal, but also, please, keep it short. They're slow readers. Non-human district. Ooh. Surprised that there is a non-human district in this town. I mean, granted, they seem to be very close to elves, geographically, but, you know, there seems to be even more of a tension between those two groups here. Maybe.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's.
Whoa!
So how can we help you, eh?
Maybe if you didn't teleport. What can you craft? Oh, do we need to have smiths do this crafting for us? I was under the assumption that we would be able to do it ourselves. Also, we don't technically have a Witcher Silver Sword. I don't think. We should have Aeronite. And that does make me a little nervous that it's showing up like that. Also, oh, I can't walk in there and see if you have any stuff for me to take. Darn.
My prices stay as they are, and I'll not join your guild. Period.
More stuff in here. A little bit of horns. A lot more horns. Okay. What is that? Yeah.
An arm can make it very difficult.
Okay, yes, we are in the non-human district. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. It's like, oh, is that a secret passage? How big is this area? Where are we? Okay, we're on the edge. Pretty close to the edge, so shouldn't be much more. Can we actually go out here? Sort of. Whoa, what was that? Places of power? It was a place of power. Okay, this was maybe not the most meaningful of times. Once a place of power is active, enter its perimeter to improve your character stats automatically. Oh, so you do it once and then it refreshes every time you come through here? I don't know, because, I mean, we were probably just about to explore more of the town.
Greetings.
So, you know, not the best time to improve our
you
signs
find
for
some together.
just 5 minutes.
We're in Temeria, aren't we? Non-humans are to blame for everything. Cattle plague, higher taxes. Let them live, so long as it's far away and not
Okay,
for
so we are
too
technically
long.
still in Temeria?
Just don't play the Thessaloniki.
Thought that we were in a different area now.
New shoes. What happened? He said he can't leave her just yet. She's going through a difficult time.
And here?
Pig.
Lots of stuff. Yes. Oh, man. So yeah, I mean, we're acquiring most of our orans and valuables through just looting other people's stuff. And if that weren't the case, I would say maybe it's not as meaningful, but, I mean, it is our primary source of income. Okay, we're back in the craftsman area, and that is locked. So I think we have, I mean, probably not explored absolutely everything, but a lot. Oh, let's bring the false recipe to the scholar before I forget. And that does confirm that it is not the real deal.
Monsters. I think the stew's ready.
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
And will that work? I mean, probably not, but we can give it a shot. He's showing up here. Where is he actually though? Is he in one of these buildings? I feel like that may mean that he's in... or just on the other side of it. Where are you? Through here? We've been in here? Whoa! Hello. Armed people. I do not think we've been in here. That's a lot of weapons. We'll probably just end up selling, but make a decent amount of money off of it. So, I suppose that's not bad.
Watch yourself, Geralt. How are you?
You know me by name. I feel like we should talk. Because apparently know each other. Is required? Ontar Valley? I mean, if I could read this language, this would probably be very useful information. Probably answer our question about are we technically still in Temeria or not. Also, I would like to exit. Thank you.
Semper Fi!
Talk to any of you?
Everything all right, Geralt?
Everyone here knows me.
Morning.
Seemingly, although it was a weird mask that they were wearing. Okay, and I think we just leave. Still confused about where this person we're trying to talk to is. I would have thought they were right here. Based on the quest indicator. Is that them on that boat? I don't know. Hold on. I thought they were... We originally talked to them back over this way somewhere. Right, we talked to stacking and restacking person. Down. Ah, right. I remember now. He was lower than where we were.
How did it go? Did you get the formula?
Sort of.
I have it.
Show me.
Here it is.
It's gonna work.
Grand. I must check its authenticity in the labs before I can give you your coin. I'm a cautious man. Forgive me.
We're in trouble.
I'm cautious too. Give me back the formula.
All right. We'll go together. I'll wait for you by the gate at the market side.
Okay. And you did just disappear. I would have liked to have just followed you there.
It's true what they say.
It is true what they say, though. I don't know, I was just parroting what that other guy said. Was something there? No, just more torches. Trying to distract us.
Well, well. I had an inkling and it didn't disappoint me.
Huh?
It was a long voyage to this cesspit, but it's about to make sense.
That is happening.
Voltest's killer, live and in person. How are you? Happy and healthy?
Can't complain.
Yeah, we're about to get
I'm
mugged.
delighted, really. But you see, it's a long way back to Vasima, and I'd rather not dawdle. Lost a load of time looking for you.
No reason to waste any more talking then. Bon voyage.
Listen, Jester. You're worth more to me alive, but if need be, I will take you back as a corpse. You choose.
All right. Give it a shot.
Drop your sword and put your hands together, or I'll not vouch for what...
Shut up. Go ahead. Try to kill me.
We've got a wanted down. Grab him, boys.
One down. And in fact... Here we go. Mind controlled you. Other civilians are like, what is happening right now? I mean, for a second there, it looked like we might have been able to talk to you. Oh, oops.
I've got a turtle stone.
That's also not the right sign for this occasion. Oh no, that's not, that's the same one. That's what I wanted. Come on. Oh. You are taking more hits than I would have thought, to be fair. I mean, he does have the high ground, so granted we are kind of screwed in that way. Can't even see you at the moment. There we go. Might have been able to talk to you after you first tried to... Or after we took down your friends. Might have been like, hey, clearly you're in bad shape here. There's something else we can search here. Wooden rope ladder, something?
It's true.
Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. That's cool. I mean, I was walking around a city with a sword drawn. It's not wrong. Suppose that would be kind of suspicious. Something over here. I'm assuming this is the place where we're supposed to go to talk to this gentleman. Forest near Flotsam. I don't know. These people seem different. That seems like that might be the person that we talked to earlier. No, that's just someone who's randomly walking into a bucket. Okay. So, I think this is probably a good place for us to wrap up on this video. I mean, we'll explore a little bit further to see what is out here on the outskirts of town. But I think we'll probably end up speaking to some of those people that we spoke to earlier, including potentially that person there. I don't know if I recognize her or not. But, I mean, it seems as though there's a rivalry between Triss and that other sorceress that we met earlier. And also, we may or may not have tried to fool that other salesman into purchasing a formula from us that was a phony. So, my guess is some of those things are going to end up coming to a head in the next one, so we'll have that to look forward to. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.